Coinbase, does the uptrend hold amid security setbacks? Coinbase Global COIN.NAS report. Hello, this is Jinlog, your top trader. You can check the full report with charts on the blog. If you'd like ongoing stock coverage, feel free to subscribe or drop a comment. VPAR chart explanation. This is Coinbase Global COIN.NAS, as requested for analysis. The circled areas in the past and present are potential short-term trend turning points. Consolidation coupled with an upward trend represents a trading entry point. Each chart has its own wave pattern trend. Currently, after continuing the short-term trend, it is showing demand at the medium-term resistance supply level, indicating the possibility of a slight correction dip for approximately 2 weeks. Unless there is a breakthrough due to strong demand, consider it a potential buying point for a rebound at 250 during a slight dip, and at 225 during a further dip. Investment opinion. Coinbase is supported by multiple bullish catalysts. Bitcoin all-time highs, the Deribit acquisition, and inclusion in the S&P 500. Despite a recent cybersecurity incident, the technical rhythm still shows valid continuation potential. 2-week expected return, plus 6.2% right pointing arrow $281.60, probability, 67% 2-month expected return, plus 13.4% right pointing arrow $301.20, probability, 60% 2-year long-term target, plus 35.2% right pointing arrow $358.70, probability, 45% right pointing arrow based on Fibonacci 1.618 extension. 1. Pushpin summary. Acquired Deribit to strengthen its crypto derivatives business, growing subscription and stablecoin-based revenue. Recent cybersecurity breach led to temporary stock dip. Chart rhythm suggests consolidation after sharp rally, preparing for another leg up. 2. Upward trend. RHYTHMIX technical rhythm analysis. Hourglass monthly rhythm broke out of long-term range, now consolidating near resistance, touched upper Bollinger Band right pointing arrow, now holding above $241, price centered around the middle of the long-term rhythm zone. Downward trend. Weekly rhythm. Strong candles over 3 weeks followed by sideways pullback. Yellow rhythm lines are converging for potential re-acceleration. MACD flat-topped. RSI resetting from overbought levels, holding support at $247 to $252, increases rebound probability. Stopwatch. Daily rhythm trading within a $241 to $276 box. Testing upper end, currently sitting near pivot point, 265.4, post-consolidation OBV remains resilient. RSI stochastic signals resetting 1 o'clock 120-minute rhythm compression after short-term overextension. MACD recently crossed bullish and moving sideways. A break above $269 could trigger a short-term surge. 3. Bar graph financial overview. Q1 revenue, $2 billion, plus 24% YoY. Net income, $65.6 million. Transaction fee revenue fell 19%. Subscription revenue up 9%. Deribit acquisition, $2.9 billion, diversifies growth beyond trading. 4. Warning. News and risk summary. Security breach in May affected 70,000 accounts. Right pointing arrow short-term risk. S&P 500 inclusion. Right pointing arrow likely ETF inflow. Circle IPO. Coinbase holds stake. Could boost USDC exposure. Ongoing regulatory uncertainty and valuation concerns remain. 5. Brain strategy scenario. When, why, how much. Bullseye entry zone $258 to $266. Right pointing arrow valid re-entry zone near pivot. Watch for volume rebound. Probability 67%. Bullseye target zones. Target 1, $281.60. Probability 68%. Target 2, $301.20. Probability 60% long term, $358.70. Probability 45%. Right pointing arrow Fibonacci 1.618 extension. Shield stop loss or reaction below $247. Right pointing arrow breakdown of rhythm zone with volume could invalidate setup. Probability 74%. 6. Rainbow outlook. Coinbase is navigating a minor storm amid a larger bullish sea. The short-term security issue has paused momentum, but the underlying rhythm remains strong. When price tells a story, rhythm sets the tempo. Price may react to news, but rhythm confirms conviction. 7. Puzzle piece. Member-only extended report. Pushpin institutional flows. BlackRock and others increased Q1 holdings. S&P 500 inclusion boosts passive flow potential. Pushpin AI sentiment. Danilfin AI score, 0.6, 3-month outperformance probability, 42.5%. Right pointing arrow hold. Pushpin industry trends and partnerships. Deribit deal expands derivatives offerings. Toronto FC sports partnerships raise brand exposure. Circle IPO to boost USDC's institutional leverage. Pushpin analyst targets Wall Street average target $295.20 to $320 and rising.